how we ensure our clients have the best chance for their appraisals. Welcome back to another episode of Fridays with the Fiddle Fig. I'm John Selby, and last week we covered the 4 outcomes of what could potentially happen if a property's appraisal comes in low. This week we wanted to go over the steps we take to ensure our clients' homes come in at the correct value. First, it's important to know that we at the Selby team meet an appraiser not only when we're representing the seller, but also when we're representing the buyer. And we offer to all of our past clients and current clients that we'll meet an appraiser if you're doing a refinance. So please take us up on this. We're always on your side. Before we get into how we prepare for an appraisal, it's important to understand why we need to meet an appraiser at every appraisal. After the big housing crisis in the early 2000s, it became a requirement that an appraiser has to be randomly selected from a pool to do an appraisal on a property. So no longer could the lender or the agent choose the appraiser that is going to do the appraisal on a property. So this means that appraisers are getting selected to do appraisals all over San Diego County and potentially even Los Angeles County. The biggest issue I see with this is that they are not as familiar with the specific neighborhoods as we are. So it's important we're able to meet them there to convey all the ins and outs of each area. Some areas might have a matter of 2 to 3 block difference, and you'll see a swing of $50,000 plus for seemingly the same house. First off, we bring copies of all the comparable properties we feel are most accurate based on our expertise of each neighborhood. We also bring a map outlining each comparable property and their proximity to the subject property. We sit down with the seller and get a list of all the improvements that they made recently on the property so that we're able to get that all in one location for the appraiser so they can review any improvements that have been made to the property. And then lastly, we bring a detailed comparison between the subject property and any comparable properties. Because as you know, many of the neighborhoods that we sell in San Diego, no 2 houses are the same. So there's always a give and take, and we have to be very clear and point that out to the appraiser so they can understand why we're using some comps as opposed to others. Over the years, we have found this is the most tried and true way to give the appraiser every bit they need to make the most accurate and educated evaluation of our clients' homes. Please take us up on our offer. We're always here to help our current clients, our past clients, and any potential new clients. That's it for this week's episode of Fridays with the Fiddle Fig. Tune in next week.